Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Enjoying the Journey, Cancer as a Lifestyle. I hope everyone is doing wonderful on this Monday morning. It is cloudy, it's not very sunny, and it's extremely hot. That seems to be the weather every day around here in central Illinois. Clouds galore and heat. But anyway, I had an absolute pleasure this weekend of having a nesting day. Now, I like to call these nesting days, um, these are the days that I have nothing expected to do. I basically have like where I can stay at home. I don't have no plans. I have absolutely no appointments. There's no stress. I can do what I want when I want it for as long as I want to. You know what I mean? It's those kind of days. Those are very rare by us here. And so I had like 2 days where I could stay at home. I did go to church and Bible study on Sunday, which that is given. But otherwise, I didn't have to do, there was no rush in doing anything. So I got a lot done that way because I just took my time and there was no, I did some canning, I cleaned the house, I got caught up with things that, right here in the ministry. And so, yeah, I had a unexpected nesting days this weekend. So I was just feeling really good. That was very nice. Put on your pajamas and just relax. Who could have thought that cleaning is fun when you're not when you don't have a time schedule? We even ordered pizza because we were like, the heck with it. We're not gonna cook. But anyway, I had the opportunity to get caught up here on a lot of things that I have kind of, here it is, it's August 8th already, and I'm like, good heavens, I haven't even done this yet. So I'm going to share a couple of things that I should have shown at the end of the month in July. First off, I did stop. I stopped at my, what do you call those book nooks? That you see that people have in front of their homes, or we have them also here in the parks and in front of the library where people can leave books and take a book. I love those things. We have so many of them here. I want one for myself. When I get my permanent place, that I want to get one. I don't care if I'm in the middle of cornfield, and I'm going to have one. So I stopped. I had a couple of books that I wanted to put in there. I pick up books all the time. If people throw out books, I will be the one that will pick them up, and I will find a home for them, because I think books are wonderful thing. Wonderful. I love books. I love the feel of a book, and I think we're losing that. I see that, it's great to read one on your phone or on your tablet, but I like the feel of a book. I like to write in the book. I like to see all the comments people leave in there. So anyway, I had a couple that I wanted to put in there. And no matter what kind of book I've been putting in those little nooks, people take them. I had history books that I put in there last, and they're gone. So anyway, I did find two that were interesting that I took for myself. This one is Total Control by David Baldacci. Sounds like a thriller, which I'm like, I am, yeah, so I'm like really interested. See, I like thrillers or all kind of spy and, whodunits and mystery, and so I took that one. And then I found this really old book. Look at the back page. It just looks so interesting. It's called The Total Woman by Maribel Morgan, and this is a book from, I believe, the 50s or 60s. I have to look at this. This is like, it just 1973, excuse me, 1973. And I'm going to read you what it says on the back, because I found this so interesting. Okay, Maribel Morgan is the founder and president of the Total Woman Incorporated, a marriage enrichment course which grew out of her overwhelming success at revitalizing her own marriage. A former beauty queen, she is the wife of an attorney and mother of 2 young girls. Thousands of women have taken this course, including singer Anita Bryant, Mrs. Elvin Dark, Mrs. Bob Greasy, and other Miami Dolphin player wives. The Total Woman was recently featured on the Phil Donahue Show, NBC Tomorrow Show, and by Newsweek magazine. So it's not like, because I'm not married, I'm not, but I like that they were talking about how the women have taken this course for themselves. So it kind of reminded me of a movie I saw, like I think it was it was the 60s. It was in the 60s where this young woman got married, and she was given a book by her mom on how to be the perfect housewife. And in the book, she discovered that she thought she was tuning her marriage, right? And in fact, the book was tuning her. So I've kind of made me remind that. So I am really looking forward. Has anyone ever seen this book or heard about this? So I am interested in reading that. Anyway, because it's getting out to 6 minutes. Another thing that I did not share with you was my last month's challenge that Terry and I had, the red, white, and blue challenge. I did not show you guys my product, what I worked on that month. And I wanted to make a oh my god, a wreath for the door. I love wreaths for the door. I am, I want to, especially since we moved out here, I was able to do that. It's public. I have a nice white door with stained glass, and so I wanted to make another one. And I thought, well, I had this image, so this is my wreath that I made. Now this, I just made it up, okay? I know it might be too much. This is navy blue, although it's coming out as black for some reason because it's so dark in here. But it is navy blue. I had to go and get a ring. I didn't want to originally because my goal for this year was I want to work with what I have, and I have so much stuff. I have so many other crafting things, but I didn't have a foam ring. And I was just looking, maybe I have something else that I can do. I've thought about many things to do, like stuffing it and all, but I thought if I stuffed it, it wouldn't have that nice shape. So originally, I was going to crochet around with the yarn, but I didn't, because I didn't like the way it was coming out, and I wanted it to be nice and tight the way you see it. And I have my little, in the back, my own little, look, this is my makeshift. How how messy is that? I used a needle to sew all these on, by the way, but I wound it around. I took a double strand of the navy and the red and the blue, and the white, and I went around the whole thing nice and tight, so it would be, there'd be no gaps in it. Do you see how nice and tight that is? And that's what I did. I wound the yarn all the way around it. And then originally I wanted to have the stars all in one corner. But I just wasn't liking the way it was looking. And then I noticed that where my seams were, like you see the back, even though it looks better from a distance, but there were a few, places that I wanted to cover. I'm just being honest. So I thought, I started playing with the stars and laying it out in different ways. And I thought, you know what, I think this will work. I think it'll be okay. Like I said, I had a different vision originally. I found a trick on how to do these stars. I was doing them wrong. But anyway, the only problem with the stars, and this is why I ended up sewing them on instead of just crocheting them on using a crocheting needle, because they have a tendency to curl at the ends here. And I tried to lay them out flat. I tried to pin them. I tried to do, and it still has that tendency to curl on the tips here a little bit. See? You have to straighten them out. So that's my only concern. I didn't like that. But I'm going to go hang this out outside. And I am pretty happy with it. I think I didn't do so bad at all. So here's my July. Uh, you know, I wish it was bigger because it's kind of small, but uh, another thing we've had is our kittens. Well, I call them kittens because only two, we have 4 cats, and we got them all like 3 months apart, and because our main cat died. We had one cat, and she died after 15 years, and basically her hips gave out, and she was no longer able to walk on her back. She would scoot with her, and she ended up just passing away. It's just we had her for a long time, Diamond. So we ended up getting our kitten. It just happened. Like this one, all our cats are basically were abandoned. They were abandoned kitties. There was one that these last 2 that we had, the owners, they needed to. One had a litter that she was just really trying to get rid of. She had a large amount of litter, and it's this or you go to the pound. And so we've been trying not to have that happen. And this last one, so we wanted all girls. Make sure we don't have any boys because they spray, and I didn't want any of that issues with boys. Sometimes you have issues with boys. They are aggressive with each other, and they want ownership, right? I'm way off course. This wasn't even what I was going to talk about. But we ended up with a boy by mistake because everyone thought it was a girl. And we pick him up and we bring him home. And my son picks him up and he's like, "No, I think this is a boy." And we're like, "What? What?" And then what am I going to do? The girl that gave him to us, she was going into surgery. She had a lot of medical issues and she just could not take care of him anymore. So we took him on. So we had to get him fixed. We've been waiting for it because all our girls are fixed. And this one little boy has put the household in a uproar. He is just, the other girls went through when they were being neutered and all day, they just got through it. This little boy got castrated the other day, and you think it was the end of the world. They are hissing at him. They don't want nothing to do with him. He's just a baby. So anyway, he's right here at my feet. I mean, you're like, what's the point of the story, Lottie? But he's at my feet, just plopped down like he's dying. I'm trying to pick up my box I got a box from Terry. These are my winnings. I don't want to call it winnings. We have our yardage every month. We compete with one another, and and the winner gets some kind of a snack or something small, But Terry sent me this huge box, and I'm like, what in the world did she put in this box? Because it's supposed to be like something sweet or something fun, just like gum or favorite candy or candy bar or popcorn or something like, silly. Not even important, So I see she sent me a whole bunch of yarn, and they're even cut up. So, hey, she sent me. I'm thinking, what is in this huge box? So she got me a whole bunch. And it's a good thing because I did kind of go through all my other yarn, which I was really happy because, like I said, our cats love my yarn. They love the yarn the best. Like now, you heard the crinkling of the plastic. They're all in here now. They're all like want to play with it. So I'm not going to be able to lift the box. I'm going to have to, because he's laying at my feet. She sent me yarn. Ooh, this is pretty. Two skeins of this one. This is the Yarn Inspirations Pitons in the color wave So Green Denim, and there's 2 of these. And then the same kind of yarn, but in this color, right here in the color, that's so pretty. Oh, Tangerine Denim. Look at that. That is so pretty. So soft, too. And of course, the plastic bag I'm just going to cut up and use in, you know, in my plarning. So, sorry for bending down, but like I said, this little boy, oh my goodness. Then I have a whole bunch of you know, bags like this that are scraps, which I love scraps, you guys. So she knows that, especially these. I will love, 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 love these. I love that. I love working with these. So a whole bunch of these. And then, you guys, I'm not even done, and I'm sorry for bending again, but this little boy is right here at my feet. Oh. Then my favorite candy of all time, the Swedish fish. A whole bag of this. I will tell you, you know I am on my diet, right? And I would have gobbled this down in the past, like in no time at all. Now look at it, is the 8th, August 8th already. She sent this, it was the first week. I had this for over a week and I have not even opened it or anything. So Terry, you should be very, very proud of me, because normally it would have been gone, man. And then more yarn and more plarn. Hold on, you guys. I can't even. There is so. He's fighting me with this box. Oh, I am so sorry. Look at this box. It's huge. I can't get in here because he's all over my feet. Look at this. This is Prism Rainbow. Look at these pretty yarns in here. All these little yarns and balls of plastic already cut up. Wait, there's other things in here. Oh my goodness. My tablecloths. I also use these. How people throw them out, and I reuse them, and I cut them into strip, and I actually use them for my homeless mats. I reuse everything, you guys. She knows me. She knows me well. She threw me a whole bunch of. Look at all this plarn. Oh my goodness! And there's small balls of yarn yet in here. Look at that. I love this kind of stuff. So yes, thank you, Terry, so much. I didn't even know you had gave me all this stuff in here. So yes, I'm finally opening this up. Oh, sorry about that. This video is going too long. And the other thing I wanted to cover is the yardage for the month of July that we have with Terry. So this month, I did a total of 8,144 yards, and that's for the month of July. Now, I didn't do as well as I did last month. Last month, I did over 11,000. This time, I only did 8,144. We are in competition with each other, who does the most yarn. So, as of the first 6 months, we are neck and neck tied. She won 3 months. I won 3 months. We'll see what happens this month. It will be a tiebreaker in either direction. I have yet to see. I thought I had more than that, but in retrospect, the projects I worked on were small. I did a lot of baby items, baby hats, and that does not take a lot of yarn at all. Baby blankets, I did washcloths, things like that, but a lot of hats that really don't take a lot of yarn. So I didn't do as well as I did, so who knows, she might just get it this month. I don't know. We're always so late posting these. But anyway, I better hurry up because it's going on 18 minutes. That is way too long. You guys are busy and you have other things to do. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.